Wilson Morales from Black Women TV. Here you are playing part of the Justice Gang. How much research did you do into the characters outside of what the script called for? Eddie?
Read everything I could get my hands on, watched everything I could get my hands on, dreamt, did some dream work about it.
Okay.
Tried to shoot the movie in my head, which was a futile, adventure. You know what I'm?
One
Yeah,
too.
Exactly.
Isabella?
You know what was really cool is that DC, sorry, I actually hate raisins. So what was really cool about this was that, you know, DC, they are full of fans of this property and everything that has to do with, you know, the comics. So they sent us a link to like a whole database of all of the comics in the DC universe of any superhero you can imagine. So I got to like dive into that, and that was really fun. Learning more about like Shira and Kendra and the love story between Hawkman and Hawkwoman.
Yeah, same. The database was just
Game changer.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, also just to have all of that at your fingertips, so much history, so much beautiful artwork, and yeah, and all these just incredibly compelling stories. And I mean, you can get overwhelmed with all the different storylines, but truly what you're trying to do is find the things that are going to really be emotionally relevant, that you can really kind of dial in with your performance, right? The things about the character that you can really hold on to, that you want to bring to life, that the fans will know, and they'll be like, yes, thank you for highlighting this about the character.
And that's where I was going to go next. Obviously, James is a fan of the comic books. And you just said, you know, yourself, you did research. So what are we getting that's similar that fans would say, they brought that in, I'm happy that, besides the artwork, because you got the costumes right, they got the look right. Now they were looking for certain traits that said, okay, this is from the book. Because we're all going to be Googling, like, who is she, who is he, and what does he bring to the table?
I think we can all agree that there's a certain level of wound that we're all experiencing and carrying with us that exists in the comics and also in each of our performances in the film, I would say.
Yeah, that's the great thing about, you know, James starting a new world with this and a new universe is that he has all of the history, so he can pick and choose what he likes to really emphasize the story. And with my character in particular, Kendra, she actually has Latin heritage, so she is Hispanic, and I thought that was really cool that, you know, they stayed true to that in that sense, because, you know, not something you see very often, especially not mentioned in the comic books like that.
Eddie, you have a fan base obviously going back from Twilight to X-Men. What led you to say yes to taking on this role?
You know what I just realized is that I've spoken to you so many times, but on the phone. Like I've never seen you in person. Is this right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, nice to see you, brother.
It's good seeing you.
What was your question?
You know, what led you to say yes? You know, you obviously you have a fan base. People know, oh, what kind of looks is he going to have? Dreadlocks, costumes.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's the
The
question?
question is, what led you to say yes?
Oh, what led me to say yes to this role?
Yes.
It was a no-brainer. James Gunn directed a little movie called Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think every actor who was of age that saw that film did a silent prayer to want to work with that guy. And that was me, watching Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a director who I would be privileged to work with one day. So when this came around, it just was sort of a manifestation of a dream that I had.
You know, stranger being in a DC world, how different is this one?
I mean, I'm forever grateful that DC just continues to, you know, just bring me in for stuff, because it's a personal favorite of mine, you know, working in the kind of Batman universe, the Flash universe. But with Superman, I mean, it's massive. To me, it doesn't get any bigger than Superman, you know? It's stepping onto a stage that is just epic, you know? And I think the movie, especially in IMAX, you're gonna get that grandiosity, and you're gonna get those big emotions too, you know? That's our hope.
About 3D.
Sure, yeah.
40.
When you think about your
Semi-flyer.
background, from The Last of Us to this, you're having a great year, your base is just growing and growing. The question is, what's next? Is it gonna be in the music world? Is it gonna be another genre, TV or film?
World domination.
The world domination, yeah, I'm going into politics. No, I think what is really cool about being in this position that is very rare to experience is that now I feel more like I can do what I want, you know? Before it was like, I will take any job you give me, please. And now I think, having worked with these awesome people, I've also created really awesome professional relationships. And so from that, you know, people have come to me with scripts that are really cool that I can produce and help make happen. And so now I'm keeping it intimate and cute and doing some indies. And this is stuff that I will really feel like I have creative input on. So it's gonna be fun.
At the end of the day, we got a lot of films. Superman has always been a huge, huge fan favorite. What's going to be a reason for audiences to come out to see this one as opposed to like, we saw the last one and the last one and the last one?
It's coming around at a time where the world needs hope, and this is a movie about hope and love and being a better person. And I think audiences will leave feeling touched by the messaging of the film.
Well said. Congrats to you all. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks so
I'm
much.
up and away.
That's right.
Aw.